Hi guys, and welcome to Baby Goose's Kitchen. I'm Samantha, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to make my famous chicken pot pies, and I truly love this. This dish is divinely good. So with that being said, let me take you over to the ingredients and stay tuned and enjoy. In a large pot over medium heat, I've added some olive oil and I've waited for it to get nice and hot, and now I'm going to add my chicken pieces to the hot oil. And we're going to season this with some salt and pepper. And we're going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes. So after about 5 minutes, we're going to add all our veggies, chopped onions, celery and carrots. I just used my food processor for this. Really saves time. And we're going to cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until the veggies start to cook down and develop some color around the edges. So my veggies have cooked down, and now we're going to add butter and stir it until it melts. There it goes. So let's stir this until it melts, and then we're going to add the flour. So my butter has completely melted, and now we're going to add 1/3 cup of flour, and we're going to mix everything together with the veggies and the chicken to make sure the roux is coating everything. And we're going to let this cook for a minute so that the roux doesn't taste floury or very gluey. So let's mix this continuously for a minute. So after stirring that for a minute, we're going to add all our dried herbs. So over here I have rosemary and thyme, and some dried parsley flakes. We're going to let this cook for just a minute, and let's combine everything together. So now we're going to add 3 cups of cold chicken stock. I'm going to stir this well, and we're going to bring this to a boil, and we're going to let this cook for about 15 minutes. So the mix has come to a boil, and now we're going to cook this for about 12 to 15 minutes. You can lower your heat to medium. So after 15 minutes, we're going to add my favorite ingredient in this, because this really makes a difference. It's heavy whipping cream. Yummy. Now I use half a cup for this. So let's add half a cup, not much. But if you feel like you need to splurge on it because you don't have enough of it, just go ahead and add a little more. And I cheated there. Come on. Okay, and a cup of peas. Frozen peas that I thawed. And we're going to cook this for another 10 minutes. On medium heat. 10 minutes, go ahead and turn off your stove and preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So for the crust, I'm using a Pillsbury seamless dough sheet. If you can get puff pastry, you can use that, because I generally make it with puff pastry and apparently it was nowhere, so I had to get the seamless dough sheets, which works pretty well as well. And I've gone ahead and I greased my ramekins. You can use any size ramekins. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the bowl as a guide. So just that, and then you take a knife and we're going to cut it 1 inch bigger than the bowl so it can stick to the sides. So let's cut it. So there, just 1 inch bigger than the bowl. Yep, and you can move it out, and there you have it. So I'm gonna get this out. Yep. So, and that's about it. Can you see this? This is how we're going to use it. So now we're going to do that for the remaining ramekins. So to assemble everything, you need an egg wash, which is basically an egg with a little bit of water. So we're going to take the ramekin and along the edges we're going to give it an egg wash so that the dough has something to stick on. So I'm just doing it around the edges. So you can go ahead and do that for all your ramekins. So I've gone ahead and filled my ramekin with the mix, and now we're going to cover this with our dough, and yeah, so it sticks. And you can get creative. You can take a fork, and now we're just going to make a little hole in the middle, like an incision. Otherwise it's going to burst. Make sure you don't fill the entire ramekin, otherwise that's going to explode in the oven, and I'm not going to like that. Ooh, look at that. Yummy. Before baking this in the oven, we're going to give this an egg wash all over. This dough is very difficult to work, that is why we do it at the end. So don't do this in the earlier stage and keep everything ready, because it's going to be a hot mess. So it's now ready to bake in the oven. So my chicken pot pies are all ready to go into the oven, and let's go and bake it. Pot pies baked for, believe it or not, 11 minutes only. My oven cooks fast, so you should bake it for about 11 minutes to 20 minutes and just check on it. I kept checking mine because this oven is crazy. So it's perfectly baked. I'm going to allow it to cool for a while before I dig into it, because it's going to be steaming hot. So I hope you had fun and enjoy. I hope you had fun with me on today's episode, and I sure hope you go and try this dish out. It's simple, easy, delicious, and it takes a lot of time to prepare. But hey, come on, you can make it, and it really pays off at the end. It is so good. So I'll see you soon on another exciting episode with me, Samantha, on Baby Goose's Kitchen. Till then, take care.